Hey guys, it's Emmanuel at 944 Store. We're getting ready to ship out a bunch of t-shirts and goodies for you guys in these swag packages for 944 Store, namely some quarter glass decals, some banners for your cars, coffee mugs, and we had some of you ask questions about how to install this on your car. We don't want you to mess it up. We're paying for shipping and everything and want you guys to have a pleasant experience. So here's what's involved. A rag, pencil, tape measure, credit card, Windex, or invisible glass. I personally use invisible glass. It's really easy to use. Just throw it on your windshield and then start wiping it down. You want to get it real good because if there is anything left on your windshield, the decal will stick, but you'll have bubbles and it's just not going to look as good as it could if you actually took some time to prep the surface. Now, some of you guys may have this factory antenna down the center. Trevor's going to try to get you a shot of it, but it is wired into the windshield. It's a thin copper wire, which is your antenna for the radio. And if you do, that can be a little trick to help you center the decal, because that is dead center on your windshield. If not, here's a trick we also use. It's called a tape measure. I know, it's amazing. We're going to take one of these banner decals that we have on hand. This one here is rough. I mean, it is coming apart and stuff, and you can see it. We're still going to make it work just to show you that it's not that hard. We're going to put it here, get the tape measure out, measure dead center. I like to start at the rear wheel of the decal and go all the way to the M. So we got 3 feet, half of 3 feet. It's going to be 1.5 feet right here. Just mark it with a pencil. And then you want to do the same thing for your windshield. From one end to the other as high up as you can. I'm right at 4 feet, so then we go to the 2 foot mark, which in my case lines up directly with the factory antenna, so there's no need to mark it. But if you didn't have that windshield, the original one in place, then you would want to do that. So Trevor's going to give me a hand for the next part here, and we're actually going to apply the decal. What it does is that it has this transfer tape, which is clear, and what you want to do is peel it off the backing and watch the decal as you peel it off. Some of it might stick onto the blue backing like it wants to do here. All you do is just press it against the transfer tape just to make sure you're grabbing it onto the clear tape. Squeeze it against it, peel again. Just take your time with peeling it off. This is one of the challenging parts.
Watch the far.
Yep. And so once you got the back off, what you essentially have is a clear piece of tape with the white vinyl decal on it. You want to grab a buddy, get one end. The trick to this is holding it tight and not applying it until you're ready to go. Once you apply it, it's done, it's stuck. So we're lining up our center mark to the center of the windshield, and I like to put them as high up as possible where the top roof of the car is almost into the black of the windshield trim. So then once we got a little bit more towards your side, keeping it tight and stretched, we apply downward. And then you want to squeegee by hand the vinyl, just pressing it in place, get a good contact on it, and then Trevor's going to get the camera and bring it up here and show you guys a little bit close-up shot what you're trying to do with a credit card. Or if you have a squeegee or any flat surface, what you want to do is go over the letters and just really work out any bubbles. You can go in any direction, up, down, left, right, whatever works for you. It's just you want to get in there real good and stick on the decal, because when we remove the transfer tape, you don't want the white vinyl to lift off. Alright. Next step is fairly straightforward. You just remove this transfer tape. Voila, 944store.com decal. It is the same exact process with the quarter glass decals. We're going to do one for you guys real quick just so you can see it. They come like this. Very simple. You just go out here, spray some Windex or invisible glass. Once you got your streak down, wipe it. This one actually doesn't require the use of a friend, but you can get an idea of where center is just by eyeballing it. You peel it from the backing tape, which can be a little tricky sometimes. See how that E wants to stick? You want to pinch it back down and try again. You don't want it sticking to the back. There you go, now it lifted with the tape. Take your time, the T wanted to stick. Pinch it down, bring it back up again, and now we have it on our transfer tape. Once you have everything, you can discard that and line her up. I'm just going to eyeball this one. We're working on an 87 Porsche 944 NA. Normally aspirated, decaling it up. And after you go over it with your hand, you find a credit card, which I've probably misplaced. I'm going to use the back of this pencil. Any flat surface, as long as you're pressing down on the vinyl, working out the bubbles, works great. And then you peel the sticker off, and voila, that's it and that's all. Thank you for joining us on this first video that we did. Stay tuned for more 944store.com videos.